What's happening? My name is Lorren, and today I'm going to show you how to make an authentic Indian-inspired duck meal, and it's called duck biryani. To begin the best biryani, you have to have the perfect ingredients. Look at all of these seasonings and spices I have laid out here. Look how delicious and how fresh they are. As you can see, I'm using turmeric, mace, Keith's all-purpose seasoning, lime, cinnamon, raisins, cilantro. All of these things I'm using to make the world's best biryani. If you want the full layout of the ingredients, make sure to visit the website and read the instructions. We're going to start this dish off by sauteing our cashews. So I'm adding 1 stick of butter into our pan, and I want the butter to slightly brown. To it, while it's browning, I'm going to add my cashews. Next, I'm going to add our garlic and ginger, and I'm going to toast our herbs. Delicious this smells. You know, this reminds me of my time living in Dubai, where I would smell all of the rich aromas in the air. I would smell the incense burning, and it just really brought me to a happy place. Next, I'm going to just stir this together in the oil, just to bring out all of the flavors and aromas inside of these herbs. Next, I'm going to add our maple leaf farms, and I'm going to toss it together so that the duck is flavored with all of the essences of these magical herbs. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of mint, a little bit of fresh cilantro. Next, I'm adding this bay leaf, the cinnamon, and I'm adding chicken bouillon, which will really enhance the flavor of the duck and make a very rich gravy for this duck. You can add our chili pepper, some fried shallots, add some of our raisins, and let all of this just come together. To make perfect biryani rice, you have to soak it for at least an hour, and you have to change the water several times. To this boiling water, I'm adding a little bit of salt. And now that we've drained the water in the rice, I'm going to add this to the boiling water. And I'm going to cook it halfway. I want it to only be cooked halfway. I'm going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes, just until it's al dente. It's not fully cooked. In the meantime, I can begin adding our 2 cups of yogurt to our duck. Look how amazing this looks. I'm just going to put a little bit of green onions on top of here to really bolster that flavor. And I'm going to let it all cook down and get tender. I'm going to cook this duck until it's about 80% done. So now it's time to check our rice. And like I said, I don't want it to be fully cooked. I just want it slightly cooked for about 5 minutes so that everything can cook slowly together. I'm now squeezing the juice of 1 whole lime over this. I'm now going to add just a little bit more butter. Our sauteed cashew nuts, look at that. Our brown butter sauce, look at that. So let me show you how to layer this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add half of this duck mixture with all of its wonderful juices into our Dutch oven. Next, I'm going to add half of the rice. And then I'm going to drizzle a little bit of saffron water. And on top of this layer, I'm adding a little bit of green onions, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of mint, some fried onions, and a little bit of raisins. So now I'm just going to finish adding all of our duck. And I'm going to spread it out so that it creates an even layer. To this, I'm going to add the rest of our rice. Look at that. To finish this dish off, I'm going to put a little bit more mint right on the top here, a bit of our cilantro, and then I'm going to finally drizzle some of our saffron water. Now for the grand finale, I'm adding all of that lustrous gravy from the duck and from the herbs and the spices, and I'm just pouring it over the basmati rice. So what I'm going to do to trap the moisture in here is I'm going to add aluminum foil over the top and I'm going to press it down tight. Look at this. Authentic Indian-style biryani rice with duck from Maple Leaf Farms. Doesn't that look amazing? And this homemade Arab and Indian-style biryani duck with all types of fresh herbs and spices and made with love. It just doesn't get any better than